What's up guys, this is the Fallen King, and today I will be making my first video based upon my hopes and expectations, as well as my doubts regarding Hiro Mashima's new upcoming manga series, Eden Zero. Eden Zero will be Hiro Mashima's new fantasy manga, and it certainly has a legacy to live up to, with both Fairy Tail and Brave Master being its predecessors. Fairy Tail being one of the most popular shonen manga in the past 10 years, despite its controversial moments and the backlash it has received at the hands of both the anime community and its own personal fanbase. Due to this, the hype surrounding Eden Zero is rather high, but the doubts people are having are equally as high. The two main reasons for this being the lackluster final arc of Fairy Tail, and the shocking similarities between the character designs of both Fairy Tail and Eden Zero, even though Fairy Tail did the same thing to Rave Master and no one really cares. By the way, you should check out Rave Master, it was a very good series. Now to get on to the main points of my video, starting off with what I want from Eden Zero. First off, I want the writing to be a bit more consistent, as well as a stronger female lead. When I say this, I mean the main female protagonist needs to be less of a sexual object and more of an actual character. Lucy in Fairy Tail was misused and the potential she had as a character was squandered. I want this main female lead to have a purpose, a clear goal that she wants to get done, as well as conflict, a problem that she must overcome in order to achieve this. Number 2, I want the side characters to get more screen time. One of the easiest ways to create a story with lackluster writing is to ignore the side characters on such a grand scale that Fairy Tail did, for the majority of its run. I'm hoping Hiro Mashima will take this into consideration as he writes Eden Zero. 3. I want to have the same familiar sense of family and friendship that Mashima's manga usually portray, but at the same time I want it to be fresh and new. There isn't much else to say. I want a well thought out combat power system that doesn't rely on plot convenience. I have faith that Mashima can pull this off if he really tries, and hopefully he does. Brave Master is often considered to be better written than Fairy Tail, and I'm hoping he can pull this off again. Mashima has the potential to write a truly great manga if he really tries. 5. I want a new and unique fantasy setting as Mashima has promised. Maybe a bit of magic mixed in with technology in a sort of Final Fantasy VII-esque setting. A sort of mechanical city world. Something of the sort, you know. But also to have the familiar fantasy type creatures present in this world. For example, werewolves, elves, etc. Just your fantasy staples that I've come to love over the years. I'm a total sucker for fantasy. Now as for my expectations, there isn't much to say. I expect this series to be lackluster. I am keeping an open mind, and because of this I won't be surprised if it ends up being bad. However, I could absolutely be pleasantly surprised to find out it might actually be good. And keeping with this, I'm gonna give some of my doubts about the upcoming series as well. Has it been enough time for Hiro Mashima to create a truly unique fantasy setting like he promised? Well, we just don't know. Is 11 months enough time? Yes, it technically is. However, that depends on the person. Luckily, we don't know if Hiro started on this project within the last 11 months, or if he just started before the end of Fairy Tail. All we can do is hope for the best and expect the worst. 2. Will Hiro manage to make a new MC with new and unique personality? I really hope so. As much as I love Natsu Dragoneel, I would not be too enthusiastic about a Natsu clone with new powers and a different hairstyle, but an identical personality. 3. Can Hiro live up to the hype? This is technically a doubt, however I do feel that Hiro is a gifted writer despite his blunders. He does have the potential to be great if he just commits to putting a bit more thought into his work, rather than just throwing it all together last minute. If Hiro can pull it together, then I know he can manage to write a fantastic series, and to be entirely honest, Eden Zero is almost destined for success. The entire anime community hated on Fairy Tail, yet it was still one of the most popular manga of its time. I personally am stoked for this new work and cannot wait to read it. I am planning on doing a live stream with both Kid Otaku, SG Sammy, and Axel XXX on release day for Eden Zero in a couple weeks, and that should be pretty fun as well. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Looking forward to the stream. Have fun. See you later.